Alright, so this is the Race Like a Champ series, stage 1 in Yorkshire. This should go by pretty fast. I think it was only like an 8-mile race. So yeah, we'll be starting in under a minute. Went pretty quick. I tried some things out with the little bonus things that you get. Kind of messed up, but you know, I'm learning, so I just wanted to see what would happen. So alright, so we're off. The guy that just took off in the beginning said he was new to racing. This was his first race. As you'll see in a couple minutes, he pretty much just fades all the way to the back because I think he pushed too hard off the start. There was quite a bit of elevation in this thing. There's a couple hills. So what I did is we went. I should have rode this prior so I could like learn the course and know where the hills were and the downhills and all of those, but I never had time to do that, so I just got out and rode. And I'm the guy in the fedora. Figured, you know, it'd be easy to spot me in a fedora. So what happens is we get to the top of the first hill, and I got the Anvil, which is up in the top corner, and what that does is it makes you 10 kilos heavier, so you basically want to use that on a downhill and it'll give you a boost. So right now we're climbing a 4% grade hill. Got a lot of people just kind of, you know, jockeying for position. I'm just kind of trying to hang back as usual, see what's going on. And of course I sped this up again by like 400%, so it looks like we're really cranking away. Here we have a couple people that are, you know, taking off. This is the downhill, so I use the Anvil so you can see it's pretty good advantage. I flew by those guys. I think they're like 5 or 6 seconds behind me. Downside is there's still 6.5 miles to go. I knew there was no way I was going to be able to, you know, keep this pace on my own for 6.5 miles, but I'm just playing around, seeing different strategies, how they work. I didn't think the Anvil was going to give me that big of a boost, so I was kind of shocked how far I went with that. I'm doing 24 miles an hour right now, and we're going up a little hill, so that's going to slow me down a little bit. So yeah, now I'm hanging around 17, 18. We're going up to 3% grade. I believe I held the lead for, I think, close to 3 miles before they catch me. I think they're going to come flying by me. Up there they go. So they basically had the downhill, but they had a group, so they had a nice speed going. I was trying to catch them here. Unfortunately, I couldn't, and then we hit the hill again. So we're at 6% grade. Now, if I knew this course, once I got to the top of this hill here, I could have used the Anvil and maybe held off for first place. So yeah, we're still kind of climbing up. Just to, you know, felt like this whole ride was uphill. There's some grass growing across the street. You got to be careful with that. You don't want to flip over the handlebars. Someone needs to come out and maintain that. Alright, so now yeah, we're going downhill here, and the pace is the group in the front is gone. They're 17 seconds ahead of me. And you know, pretty much gaining time on me, so they're up to like 18, 19, 20 seconds. So I'm just trying to crank down as hard as I can. I'm hitting like, you know, 28 to 30 miles an hour. Then we get this monster hill, that 6% grade. So I'm just riding, trying to catch up. I'm in 7th place overall in the open class thing here. So now we're at 7%. Just climbing away, hoping I can. Someone gets tired and I can catch them. But the next guy in front of me is 23 seconds ahead, and the time's starting to go down a little bit, so I'm thinking maybe I can catch him. But there's we have about 3.5 miles left. So here I can see somebody. He's 13 seconds, so I'm slowly chopping him down. Then once we go underneath the little balloon arch there, I should get another power up. But I still can't catch this guy, so he's at 11 seconds ahead of me. I got an Anvil, so I knew I was going downhill here, so I just threw the Anvil on, but my legs were a little tired, so I wasn't pedaling as hard as I was the first time I went down. So now we're going down the backside of this mountain. I'm slowly gaining on him. He's at like 5 seconds ahead of me. And of course we hit another hill that goes up like 8% grade. And I just crank it out and I finally catch him. So now I'm in 6th overall. And he kind of takes off again. So I'm going to see if I can just sneak, since he wants to be in the front, I want to kind of just sneak up behind him and get a draft off of him, get a little break. But again, in this game, it's kind of hard to do, at least for me anyway, because I'll start pedaling, and here's another balloon, so we get another bonus thing. So I got the truck, which helps give you like a fake draft, so it's like there's no wind in front of you. So we kind of just stick together for a while here. Riding, he's in the front, I'm just getting a nice little break behind him. We're doing like 30 miles an hour. About a little over a mile left. I don't think there's an exciting sprint at the end of this because the finish line is uphill and I was exhausted. So here's the final, pretty sure this is the final climb. So just climbing along. Pretty sure P. Brown, he's 8 seconds behind me, so I'm like, doing 23 miles an hour here. I just want to hang on to 6th if I can and see if maybe someone else got tired and I can catch him. But yeah, the next guy ahead of me is like 18 seconds. And as you can see, yeah, this is pretty much uphill finish. Zwift seems to like to do that, so I use my draft and boost. Here comes a finish line. So I finished 6th here, but I got 4th overall in the certified results, which you can see here. And that's it. So next Thursday will be stage 2. If you want to watch it, it'll be here. Later.